Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Well, it's raining IT raids in Karnataka because the election season, we have seen that it's not new that the income tax department begins raids. Now the Karnataka Chief Minister Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy also has said that the recent raids that have taken place, especially the one that took place yesterday at the Minister of Minor Irrigation C.S. Puttaraju's house, was nothing but orchestrated by Narendra Modi himself and his government, because they are trying to settle scores and they are trying to, at this point of time, it's just before the elections, to try and tell the voters that the people who are corrupt are from the Congress and the JDS. Now the Congress and JDS are a coalition government in Karnataka, and then based on this, the number of raids that have taken place, a joint call by the Congress and JDS to protest in front of the income tax office has taken place. Now this is important to understand that in the 2018 assembly elections, we saw a series of raids, nearly 27 raids on one particular day simultaneously took place. After which we also saw that D.K. Shivakumar, who is one of the senior Congress leader and also at that time a minister in the government, his house also was raided. Continuously 3 cases were also filed against him. Just before polling, on 2 cases he was let off, saying that there was no evidence against him. But again, a few days ago, nearly 75 crores worth of assets of D.K. Shivakumar have been taken in by the income tax. Now this is what they're saying is something that is being done as part of political vendetta. I just wanted to ask you about the timing of this entire thing. In the 2018 elections also we saw that a lot of leaders were raided. There were a lot of seizures, which even the Election Commission said was the largest ever in Karnataka during elections. Now again we are seeing just closer to polling day. So what do you think is in terms of the timing?
See, it really shows nothing. The outgoing Prime Minister is nothing but a rattled man. He's scared that together JDS and Congress are winning more than 23 seats. That is absolutely scaring him. As L.K. Advani ji has said in the past that Narendra Modi is a person who would do anything to change tomorrow's headlines. He wants to change the headlines of tomorrow, saying that JDS people and Congress people are corrupt. But the headlines for tomorrow is Chaukidar chor hai, Chaukidar dara hua hai, Chaukidar darpok hai, and Chaukidar is going home. That's the thing. And second thing about the timing, only 15 days before election, he wants to really do all this. Was Farooq not a businessman earlier? Was Puttaraju not a politician earlier? Was he not knowing about Puttaraju being corrupt? Now the time, see, Narendra Modi wanted to change the narrative and optics, but he got it wrong. The people of Karnataka are going to give him and his party a very befitting reply.
But do you think they're specifically targeting certain politicians, be it in the Congress, the D.K. Shivakumar, or be it other JDS leaders? And the Chief Minister Mr. Kumaraswamy also said, like Mamata Banerjee did a relay kind of a protest against the CBI, a similar kind of thing will happen in Karnataka too?
See, what will happen, that is a prerogative of the Chief Minister, and Chief Minister will take a decision, and we will all stand by Chief Minister's decision.
They're calling it a surgical strike on the Congress and JDS. The timing of this, we've seen in the 2018 elections also it happened, and now also. How do you call this the timing of this entire procedure that is taking place? Do you think that this is
politically motivated income tax raids?
Yes.
Income tax people will tell this is not, don't particularize, this is not according to their sources we are doing.
So they're not standing up to the government?
They have to tell like that only. But directions come from Delhi. Amit Shah or Modi, their men will call and they will tell whom to raid and what to do. This is not fair. They are all senior officers here. They have to go in a neutral way.
Yeah.
See, those who are not paying income tax regularly, those who have white money, let them ride. They have 365 days time. Only pick and choose. Only they are riding on JDS and Congress. How about BJP? They don't have any kith and kin of their BJP leaders.
You're saying no raids have taken place on any BJP leaders. How do you take this forward? Because we've seen how Mamata Banerjee, she did her protest and she continued to ensure that the whole country knew what the CBI was up to, or she alleged that it was up to. Would you be doing a similar kind of protest like that, where it will be a kind of a relay protest?
Let our leaders will come.
The accusation that is being made by H.D. Kumaraswamy, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, as well as the Congress leaders in Karnataka, is that Narendra Modi is using the income tax department, he's using the CBI, he's using various agencies of the government to his benefit. The question also that is being raised, especially by senior leader B.K. Hariprasad, is show us one leader or one BJP leader whose house has been raided. These are the same questions that the others also are asking. So basically they're calling this political vendetta. How much money has been as of now seized is not yet clear, but there have been raids that have taken place in Mandya and Mysore, and we should remember that the old Mysore region is quite a strong region for the Congress and JDS. The BJP is trying to get foothold on this. Senior leaders from all over the place come. If I can also show you that the Congress leaders are here, and along with other senior JDS leaders, the idea of this joint protest is to tell the people that this kind of raids that are taking place, which is being done by which they allege by the Prime Minister Modi's government from the centre, is basically misuse, or rather they're getting the income tax department as a puppet in their hands. Rohini Swami in Bengaluru for The Print.